This playthrough is rated T for teen.
How do you escape a vault? You vault it, right? Greetings and salutations, viewers. We're back here with another episode of Escape from Monkey Island. In the last episode, we finally made our way to the island to find the lawyers, and we got ourselves caught inside the vault trying to get the deed. So now we have to figure out a way to get out of here. So let's take a look at things. Yeah.
It's an old cracked sword.
Right, let's pick that up. Yeah, he's doing whatever he's doing. Sea sponge.
It's a packing sponge. I can't use this.
Well, let's pick it up. See what else we got in here. A large sea sponge.
It's a large packing sponge.
I say don't move!
Alright, take that. And then let's see. Yeah, we got ourselves a wannabe Guybrush out there.
This hanky has PP embroidered on it. I highly doubt that this belonged to Grandpa Marley.
Must have been the thief dropped it.
Ew, this thing reeks.
Yeah, let's put that in the... Oh, we got another small sea sponge.
It's a small packing sponge.
Take that. Put that in our pocket. Let's see what else is around here before we get out.
I say don't move!
If I could open it, I wouldn't be trapped in here.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody move!
Well, I can't remove it with my bare hands.
Ah, we gotta figure out how to break the hinges.
Well, I can't remove it with my bare hands.
Alright. See if there's anything else to look at.
There seems to be something inside. It's a music box. It's a cute little music box. Hey, there's a bottle of fine grog behind this music box.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood!
I'm not sure what that music is, actually. Well, anyway. Put it up for now.
It's a bottle of the 67 Chateau de Spittle. A fine vintage grog with an insouciant flavor and a saucy aftertaste.
Ooh, saucy.
You'll
that.
never get me, Guybrush Threepwood!
It's an empty safe.
Alright, anything else?
Down on the floor!
Alright, nothing else in there, so, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. So we need to use the sword. Oops.
I'm Guybrush
hit that again.
Threepwood!
I can't remove it with my bare
Mighty
hands.
bank robber!
I was trying to grab the sword. Alright, so we have to use this on the hinges, so.
I broke the hinge off, but I broke the sword too.
Hopefully it wasn't anything worthy.
I can't use this.
Not anymore anyway, so.
That's GUYBRUSHTHREEPWOOD!
That didn't get me anywhere.
Well, we're supposed to put it through this now crack thing that we created, but I'm just seeing if there's anything else that you can use it on.
A broken sword wouldn't help.
Oh, okay.
The sword seems to be widening the crack a bit.
Okay, so now we need to widen the crack a bit more.
With the sword jammed in there, the gap is larger.
We've got you surrounded!
Well, I can't remove it with my
Didn't
bare
mean to do
hands.
that. Okay, so now we need to put the sponges inside with the sword.
Nobody move!
We're basically expanding the hole, so. Probably can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, see there? Okay. And now we need to use the grog on to expand the hole. Where's the... I forgot the duck makes a noise.
So long, suckers! And remember, you've just been robbed by Guybrush Threepwood!
Hey! Where'd he go?
Hey, what's all the commotion?
Get him!
Ah!
You're under arrest, Mr. Threepwood. Right. Down to the jailhouse with you.
Several hours later.
All right, you. Didn't your mum ever explain that bank robbery isn't nice?
It wasn't me, it was the no-nose bandit.
Right. No-nose bandit. Or perhaps it was the guy we caught red-handed. You! Although we haven't found the loot yet.
To find it with the real robber, so let me go and get cracking.
Detective work isn't my job. If you want to clear your name, you've got a few things to do.
Okay, what?
I need the perpetrator, I need proof he was at the scene of the crime, and I need proof that he committed the crime.
You know, it'd be a lot easier if I could just bribe you.
I'll ignore that, Threepwood. Around here, we do things by the book. Now, since this is your first offense, you'll be placed under house arrest.
I get to go back to the mansion and play with Timmy?
No, you are confined to Luca Island. You are not permitted to leave until and unless you are cleared of the crime of bank robbery. To make sure you don't leave, you are required to wear the voodoo anklet of extreme discomfort.
I was wondering about that. It's rather uncomfortable. Can you loosen it?
Well, that wouldn't be the point then, would it? It gets a lot more uncomfortable if you try to leave the island.
At least I'm not in jail.
They basically give you an ankle bracelet for to keep track on. That's pretty funny.
Inspector?
Yes?
I'm innocent. It was the no-nose pirate that robbed the bank.
Who? Peg-nosed Pete. Listen, if I had a monkey for every time some penny-ante crook tried to pin their criminal malfeasance on Peg-nosed Pete, I'd have enough monkeys to work out a reasonable sequel to Hamlet by now.
So what you're saying is that you don't believe me?
No.
And I never believe you the first time.
Why don't you believe that Peg-nosed Pete robbed the bank?
Because, Mr. Threepwood, it's just not Peg-Nose's style. If Peg-Nose had robbed a bank, he would have snuck in under the cover of darkness, used a clever series of weights and pulleys to open the vault, and would have absconded with the loot without leaving a trace of his presence. Peg-Nosed Pete would never simply enter a bank in the middle of the day, waving a pistol around like a common thug. It's beneath him.
Huh. Interesting.
Just for the sake of argument, what would it take to prove my innocence?
Well, since you don't have an alibi, you'd have to turn the finger of blame towards the real culprit.
Great! How do I do that?
Off the top of my head, I can think of 3 things that would do the job. A. New evidence would have to surface, linking the so-called real perpetrator to the crime. 2. The stolen bank loot would have to be recovered. And Z. The real criminal would have to be caught and brought to justice.
That should be a piece of cake for a pirate with a keen analytical mind like myself.
I'll keep your cell warm.
Yeah. But, basically we have to do his job, so great.
Can you remove this voodoo anklet? I really need to get back to my wife.
Sorry, you're stuck on this island until your trial arrives. Or until you manage to prove that you're innocent.
I wonder how long the trial would be.
When can I expect my trial?
As soon as the judge returns.
Great, when's that?
He should be back within a few weeks, when his vacation's over.
A few weeks? I need to get back to Melee Island today.
Well, I guess you should have thought of that before you went and robbed that bank now, shouldn't you?
But I'm innocent.
Tell it to the judge.
When he gets there anyway, so.
Wow, this voodoo anklet sure is uncomfortable.
That's why it's called the voodoo anklet of extreme discomfort.
I like how basically, instead of technology, they have voodoo magic to do everything modern in this game.
How's the investigation going?
What investigation? You were caught red-handed. I'm just waiting for the judge.
Oh,
Great.
you're not gonna lift a finger to help me, are you?
No.
But what about justice?
Haven't you heard? Justice is blind.
Not to mention lazy, apparently.
Quiet, you.
Why, you little?
How do I go about proving my innocence again?
Catch the real perpetrator. Recover the loot, and come up with evidence to back your story up.
Oh yeah.
Gotta ask 3 times just to make sure.
Where can I find Peg-Nosed Pete?
If I knew that, he'd be locked up right now.
Because he framed me for robbing the bank?
No, because he's wanted for approximately 300 other crimes on Luca Island.
Ooh.
Well, I better get out there and prove my innocence.
Stay out of trouble.
Alright, let's take a look at things.
Hey, I should bring Meat Hook here. You'd like this place.
Alright, see. Oh, hold on.
It's good to see that Luca Island doesn't mollycoddle its criminal element.
Look up implements of torture.
Iron Maiden! Excellent! I have no idea why I said that.
Alright, Bill, or Ted, whichever one. Excellent! 10 of chicken grease.
Ew, greasy. I guess they use it on these Iron Maiden spikes to allow smooth impaling.
Ah, let's take it. We're gonna need that for what we want to do anyway.
It says, Contra leges marinas latrocinium maris est. I think that means, actually I have no idea what it means.
Who knows what it means?
Now there's a manly pirate.
Yeah, there's like a manly pirate over there. Oops. Let's talk to Otis, see how he got in here.
Otis, what are you doing here?
I'm a victim of society.
Let me guess. You were framed, right?
How did you know?
Just a hunch.
Some old guy with a weird accent accused me of stealing flowers from his front yard.
When are you due to be released?
He'll be released just about the same time you prove your innocence.
Hey, just because my captain is a notorious bank robber, there's no reason to take it out on me.
Otis!
Jace?
You're not helping.
Yeah.
What is it with you and flowers?
It's a plot, I tell you. People are to make me seem less fearsome and piratey by accusing me of being the kind of pirate who likes to pick flowers.
If it's any comfort, Otis, I never found you all that fearsome to begin with.
Go pick a pack of posies.
I'm feeling an incredible feeling of deja vu.
Would it help if I gave you a breath mint?
Wait, it's past.
I think that happened in the first game, too.
See you later, Otis.
You're gonna get me out of here, right?
Well, yeah, we'll try. We just gotta take care of ourselves first, though. You know what they say about helping those that help themselves, that type of thing? Okay, let's just see if there's anything to interact with around here. No, I guess not. Okay. Okay, let's take a look around. I didn't do that. Well, I looked at some stuff, but I was waiting for like the plot to go around, so. Is that the bank teller?
Why, hello there, Brittany.
Oh, hi. Why do you sound like a sick kraken?
Oh, sorry.
It's funny how he does that even though he's married. He still does the...
Sorry you lost your job.
Oh, it's all right. I didn't like working at that bank much anyway. I've always really wanted to be in show business.
Wait, why'd she get fired from her job?
What kind of show business?
I want to be a singer and have my own backup dancers. I don't have any skills or experience, but I figure with the right attitude, there's no stopping me.
Me too. Maybe we could start an act together.
I don't think so. I'm looking for someone a little more
Piratey?
cool.
Yeah, she's got you there, Guybrush.
Then why were you wasting away at the bank?
I was making ends meet while I put my act together. Guess I needed the push. I was getting too wrapped up in the whole financial system thing.
Hope that works out for you. What are you gonna do now?
Well, I always wanted to get into show business.
Hope that works out for you.
Oh.
Is it too late to open an account?
You're funny, Mr. Threepwood. The bank is no concern of mine anymore.
That's how it is with me when I leave businesses or jobs. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with that.
Is it too late to open an account?
You're the bank.
Okay, I was just saying if there's anything else. Oh yeah, we do know someone who has a crush on her, so.
Well, I have manly things to do in a sensitive way. Bye.
We'll deal with that here in a second, though, so we'll come back later. So let's do some exploration while we're trying to figure things out. So there's one thing we have to go to, the House of Sticks. What would you have in a House of Sticks? Well, it's obvious, but, you know. How many different ways can you do a stick?
It's a barrel of sticks. I don't think there are any sticks I want in that barrel. Just another barrel of sticks. I don't think there are any sticks I want in that barrel.
Yeah, there's only so many sticks you can get.
There's so many to choose from. I can't decide. Slightly irregular and blemished sticks. 40% off marked price.
Ooh.
I don't think that would help anything.
No.
These sticks look perfectly fine to me.
To the untrained eye, they might. Those sticks didn't pass our rigid quality assurance process.
They are irregular.
I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with them.
They're probably fine for the non-discriminating type of consumer, but those sticks wouldn't pass the muster for our high-end buyers.
Freddy, where's my new walking stick?
It's right over here, Mr. Mandrill. A brand new cane, hand-carved to the exact specifications of your previous stick.
It better be, or I'll buy up your putrid little shop and replace it with something useful, like a public urinal.
I take it that you'll be putting this on your tab, Mr. Mandrill?
What do you think?
You know, if I weren't a peaceable sort, I'd whack that gentleman over the head with one of my sticks. I wouldn't stop whacking until his brains leaked out all over my rustic, hand-polished hardwood floor. Yep.
But you're a peaceable sort, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sure you are. So, how do you have a tab at a place of sticks? That's what I want to know.
If I had a hamster, I could use this stuff for bedding.
Ooh, wood shavings. Put that away.
It is very important to choose a walking stick that fits your body, lifestyle, and temperament. Your walking stick should be no more than waist high and hefty enough to support 50% of your body weight. Active people should choose a stick that corresponds with the type of activity. Boring. Guess I don't want a walking stick that bad.
It's the same with shoes, right?
No.
It's not taking that with it. Anything else to interact with? Just a good old Guybrush.
This must be Freddy's calculator. Pirates don't need calculators.
Besides, it's not yours to take, Sonny.
Abacuses.
It's Freddy's stick catalog. Why would I want to look through the catalog when I've got the real thing right here?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
No need to make a racket ringing that bell. I'm right here.
But it's fun to do.
I really don't need it.
Oh, can't look at those things. Okay, well, let's talk to Freddy.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. What's your racket?
Most people around here call me Freddy, which is a sensible thing to do, considering that it's my name and all. I carve walking sticks.
Oh.
I wouldn't think that a walking stick shop could support itself on a pirate-infested island.
Well, under normal circumstances, I might agree with that sentiment. But lately, Lucre Island's been experiencing an influx of tourists, gawkers, and other assorted outsiders. They're always more than eager to purchase my authentic pirate walking sticks at a reasonable markup, of course. Besides which, I can always depend on Mr. Mandrill to break a few dozen sticks a week. He's been single-handedly keeping me in business for months.
Wow. How do you break a walking? They must be bad walking sticks.
So the walking stick market is booming, is that it?
Well, no, I wouldn't exactly call it booming, but it's putting food on the table. And if Mr. Mandrill ever pays off his tab, I can retire.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Can you help me? I can't decide which walking stick is right for me.
Well, now, in order to choose the right stick, we'll need to know a little about your walking stick needs. Where do you expect to be doing most of your walking?
Well, we don't have our specific answer for this yet because we need to set it up, but we're just kind of...
Walking? I thought these things were just decorative.
Perhaps you should talk to me again when you're more serious about walking sticks.
Yeah, we'll do that another day, so...
You wouldn't happen to know anything about a no-nosed pirate, would you?
Well, now, that sounds a lot like Peg-Nosed Pete. What would you like to know about him?
Who is he?
Peg-Nose? He's the greatest pirate thief on Lucre Island. No one's come within a ship's broadside of putting him in leg irons. Yep, but I came close. Once.
No.
Yes, it happened one dark, foggy night. Many years ago, I was out testing out one of my new walking stick models, the WD-32. It has a real fancy-looking wood duck engraved in the handle, and he tried to mug me.
Gosh, what did you do?
Well, I wasn't going to stand for that. I raised my cane up to give him a good whack on the noggin, you betcha.
And?
And he ran away. I didn't even get a chance to swing. I guess he knows better than to mess with old Freddy. Yep.
Fascinating.
No one likes to get smacked, so...
So, who is Peg-Nose again?
You got sticks in your ears, son. He's Lucre Island's uncatchable pirate thief.
Oh, yeah, right.
just in case we became stupid in between questions.
Where can I find him?
You can't.
Come again?
No one knows where Peg-Nose's hideout is. Oh, sure. There's some rumors of him living in the middle of the treacherous Mist-So-Time marsh. But frankly, I don't believe a human being can get there from here.
Interesting.
Where did you say I could find Peg-Nose?
I said that you couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we thought we could trick him.
What happened to his nose?
That's something of a mystery. Most folks around these parts would tell you it was nibbled off by a duck.
Ugh.
Personally, I don't believe it.
Why not?
Well, sir, it's been my experience that ducks have exceptionally tiny teeth. It'd take a long time for a duck, even a particularly nasty duck, to nibble off a man's nose. I can't imagine a man letting a duck peck away at his nose for hours on end without seeking medical help.
Good point.
Huh. That would take the mark of a interesting individual.
So you really don't think that a duck bit off his nose?
I suppose it could have happened that way. I just find it highly irregular.
Maybe not impossible, but yeah.
On second thought, I think I'll find out about Pegnose on my own.
Makes no never mind to me, Junior.
Alright.
Stick around. I'll be back later.
Be seeing ya.
No one's ever said that joke before. But yeah, we'll talk about walking sticks on another date. But for now, I just want to grab those wood shavings and talk to him about Pegnose Pete.
I better keep clear of this before I get accused of another crime I didn't commit.
Oh, a certain individual.
I'm not picking that up.
That rhymes with Menedy or Benedy, whatever.
Whoever lives here must be pretty small. I'm not picking that up.
Don't pick up small houses. You'll pick up small people.
I thought that laundry got hung up after it was cleaned.
Yeah.
But that laundry's not my size. Nice hatchet.
High-tech Cooper's tool?
I'm not picking that up. Whew. This stand is excessively odoriferous. Be glad this game doesn't have support for smell generation.
No one does.
I'm not picking that up.
I'm glad the games don't have smells.
It's a full bottle of perfume.
I'm not a fan of potables. No.
Hey, stop that!
Just gotta teach people's cologne bottles.
This perfume has a neat stripe running through it.
Oh, that's new candy cane perfume. It smells nice, and it's edible.
Yeah.
No. Looks too exotic to me. That's a nice blue hue.
'Tis the smell of the sea in a bottle.
No thanks. This is a very pink and very feminine looking perfume.
Yes, that is L'eau de la fleur, the perfect perfume for the most feminine of ladies, or the least masculine of males.
Fleur de la isn't that like perfume of the flower or something like that? I'll look that up again, but...
Wow, what a plethora of colors in this bottle.
Oh yes, a breakthrough in scent technology. This is called Mutt, a well-adjusted combination of every essence known to pirate man.
Ick. I don't think so. That one scares me.
Yeah, we just picked up the regular cologne. Dude.
Hey, stop that! What's with all the spritzing, mate?
Welcome to Sense and Sensibilities, where subtle fragrances from exotic lands transport you to worlds of romance and delight. My name is Hugo, and I am a licensed aromatherapist. Can Hugo interest you in one of our fine perfumes, colognes, or aftershaves?
Colognes, huh?
Aren't you a little piratey for a perfume salesman?
Hugo's not a pirate. Hugo's a model citizen, making a positive economic contribution to the economic well-being of Luca Island.
Interesting.
You sure look like a pirate to me.
But Hugo's not a pirate. Not anymore, leastways.
How do you stop being a pirate?
By taking Ozzie Mandrill's Pirate Re-Education Mail-Order Correspondence course.
What's that?
It's a miracle, it is. In 3 weeks, it taught Hugo how to channel his destructive antisocial urges into more constructive avenues.
Like selling scented bathwater.
Precisely.
You gotta do something for society, I guess, and why not that, right?
Why would you want to quit being a pirate in the first place?
Because Hugo could read the writing on the wall. Hugo saw that the pirate lifestyle was being marginalised by powerful outside interests. Hugo decided to get out while the getting was good.
Yeah.
The stock value of pirates has dropped?
Doesn't Hugo miss being a pirate?
Not especially, no. Although sometimes Hugo misses the wind in his face. And the wenches. And Hugo misses the grog. And the decks covered with the blood of Hugo's enemies. But other than that, no, not a thing.
Beep.
Why is Hugo talking in third person?
Doesn't Hugo miss being...
Not a... Although some...
Okay, I was just saying if there's anything else.
But other than that...
Beep.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have seen a no-nosed pirate run by here with a sack of loot, would you?
No, but Hugo did see you run by here with a sack of loot.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
When I ran by here with a sack of loot, which way was I going?
Towards the deepest forests of Luca Island.
Thanks. What's that ungodly stench you've been exposing to unsuspecting passersby?
That's our featured fragrance, Eau de LeChuck.
Who'd want to smell like LeChuck?
Oh, it's very popular among tourists wanting to capture that authentic swashbuckling mystique.
But LeChuck smelled like a rotting corpse.
We prefer to refer to it as earthy.
Well, it depends on which form of LeChuck we're talking about here.
Eau de LeChuck's really that popular?
Oh, yes, sir. In the last few hours, Hugo's gone through dozens of sample bottles.
Smell you later.
Thank you for your patronage. Please come again.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I've already been to the law offices. Oh, no, I didn't mean to leave Lucre City. Whoops. I was about to say, where am I? Oh, there's the bank. Oh, let's see what the bank manager's up to.
This bank sure has a lot of windows. I'm not picking that up.
Yep.
Hey there, moneybags.
Very funny, Mr. Threepwood. Are you enjoying the money you stole?
It was the no-nosed man.
Well, I wish I had $1 for every time I've heard that. Of course, I used to, until you came along, that is.
Well, I didn't do it as the one-armed man. Yeah, it's a fugitive reference.
Hey, I'm innocent.
Yes, right. And I'm a 20-carat brooch.
I'll figure this out.
Enough about me. How's the banking business?
Oh, just great, thanks to you. Now I'm broke, and nobody on this island will trust me with their money ever again. What am I going to do now?
Oh.
I'll find the guy who did it and wreak vengeance upon his soul.
That won't help me much, but watching you fall on a sword would be entertaining.
Oof.
You could have a bake sale.
I've only met one person who could sell pastries to pirates, and he's in real estate.
Oh.
You could steal enough to start your bank again.
I'm a banker. I don't know anything about stealing.
You could steal enough to start your bank again.
I'm a banker.
Okay.
Let's talk about something else. Have you seen someone go by here carrying a bag of loot?
What does he look like?
Sort of like me.
Yes, I've seen him. But he didn't have a bag with him.
Really? Where?
I'm looking at him!
When are you going to reopen the bank?
Inspector Kennard won't let me inside. So even if I could afford to reopen it, I'm not allowed.
Why aren't you allowed inside?
The inspector says that it's a crime scene and needs to remain sealed until the case is closed.
Let's break in.
Unlike you, I respect authority and law. No one will enter the bank until the crime is solved.
Then why are you hanging around here? You look kind of suspicious to me.
I didn't rob the bank, if that's what you're insinuating.
I don't know. Most robberies are inside jobs.
Maybe. But all criminals return to the scene of the crime. And here you are.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
I hear my parole officer calling. See you later.
Gotta get ourselves free of this whole situation.
Returning to the scene of the crime, are you?
I was just looking for evidence.
Right. Bank's closed until my investigation is complete. So I don't want to see you going in there.
How do you know I was going in there anyway? Are you following me? Oh wait, we have our ankle bracelet, so, you know. Alright, nothing over there. Palace of Prostheses. Interesting.
Let's see. Rubber knuckles, artificial appendages, faux follicles. Nope, nothing I want here.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Rubber knuckles, artificial appendages, faux follicles. Nope, nothing I want.
Oops, I didn't mean to leave. Let's go back inside, shall we? Yeah, that was an accident. I was trying to look at stuff to look at, but...
It's a basket of finely crafted prosthetic limbs.
That's creepy.
It's a false leg made of porcelain. I'm not touching that.
Did they ever? I forgot they ever explained why he doesn't like porcelain.
It's a wooden hand.
I heard that. I hope you're planning to pay for that hand. It ain't cheap.
Actually, I don't have a dime.
Well, then you'd best be putting it back then, eh, Tiger?
Sorry.
It seems like that guy's blind, so.
I haven't seen so many pointy things in one place since my last dental checkup.
Yeah, the metal hook bag.
Sticking my hand into a basket full of hooks seems like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Basket of low-quality plastic hooks and hands.
These hooks and hands look like they're falling apart.
I know. I ordered those from some fly-by-night overseas company, and now I'm stuck with them. I can't even give them away.
They're probably made in China, right?
As much as I love free stuff, these plastic doodads are useless.
Basket of rubber-bottom ivory peg legs.
What a great idea. Pity about the elephants, though.
Yeah.
I make it a rule to boycott things made from endangered animals that I didn't personally kill.
True. Probably a good rule of thumb. Alright, anything else I can... I mean, there are other things. I was just gonna... Okay. Just go to the counter. There's the glass of jar ice.
I wish they'd stop staring at me. I've had enough of touching other people's eyeballs, thanks.
File retrieval system controls. Now. Hello.
It's some sort of document. The name on it says Adeline A. Apricot. It has all sorts of useless information, such as prosthetic prescriptions, address, phone number, allergies.
Huh.
It appears to be some sort of high-tech file retrieval system. I'm not picking that up.
Yeah, it shows like a bunch of rabbits that popped up. We'll mess with that later. I was just wanting to talk to this guy in general.
Welcome to the Palace of Prostheses, home of the no detection, no infection, no rejection 30-day guarantee. You smell new. Who are you?
It's me, your Uncle Freddy. No.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
You don't smell so mighty to me.
What?
In fact, you smell kind of flowery.
What?
Heck, I can smell your lilacs and lilies aftershave even through my stuffy nose.
Wow. Good.
Oh, Dave. Around here they call me Deadeye Dave. I'm the Tri-Island area's foremost expert in anatomical approximation.
Oh, not Deadeye Duncan? Oh no, that's a different series. So,
how's the prosthetics business?
It's been better.
Let me guess. An Australian land developer is using strong-arm tactics to try and buy up your business.
What? Where'd you get a weird idea like that?
Well, I just figured...
Well, you figured wrong. Australia, what kind of a name is that anyway?
Never mind. So what is wrong with your business?
My monkey left me.
Dude, don't talk about yourself like that. I mean,
And you're so despondent over your loss that you can't focus on your work, right?
Despondent? Over Pongo? Don't be silly.
Then why was he so important?
Because Pongo handled all my paperwork and deliveries. He was the only one who understood my back office's automated filomatic filing system. Without him, I have no idea which orders go with which customers. It's really upsetting my regular clientele.
That's terrible. Have you heard from your filing monkey since he disappeared?
What's he gonna do? Send me a postcard?
Well, unless I mean, you could do it in Braille, I guess.
Have you heard from your filing monkey?
What's...
Okay.
Not to be insensitive, but are you blind?
Do I look blind?
I don't know. The twin eye patches could be some sort of hip new pirate fashion statement.
Of course I'm blind, you lilac-scented party waste!
Sorry.
Don't give it a second thought. My other senses more than compensate for my lack of sight. For example, I usually can identify my customers by their distinctive individual odors.
Except your nose is stuffed up.
You can recognize people by their smell?
Usually no problem. Today, though, my nose is stuffed up because I got a bit of a cold. So I can only recognize amplified odors, like the lilac aftershave you generously applied to your face. Fortunately, my hearing's still sharper than a barge full of bunnies.
Yeah, good to know.
So how sharp is your hearing anyway, Baldy?
Sharp enough, Pinky.
I'm looking for some gifts for my differently abled pirate friends.
Then you've come to the right place. What kinds of prostheses did you have in mind?
How about something in a fashionable peg leg?
You're in luck. We've just received several baskets of steady leg ivory pegs with rubber stoppers. They're 20 doubloons apiece.
That'd be great, if I had any money.
Yeah, about that.
What kind of hooks are the cool pirates wearing this season?
Oh, a traditionalist. Well, nothing says yo-ho-ho in a bottle of rum quite like our Quick Gut 2009 hooks. Today we're having a sale. Buy one hook for 30 doubloons and get a replacement hook for free.
That's a little bit out of my range.
Yeah, everything's out of your range.
What have you got in affordable prosthetic hands?
Well, if you're not too discriminating, there's a basket of slightly malformed redwood hands over there. We're letting them go at 5 doubloons a pop.
Gee, that does sound good. Almost wish I was carrying some money.
Redwood hands, huh?
Frankly, I'm in the market for a prosthetic nose.
Sorry, we're fresh out. It's shocking how quickly my regular customers blow through those things.
Oh man, the jokes, the puns.
What have you got that's free?
Free? What do you think I'm running, a charity?
What can I say? I'm broke.
Okay, you've appealed to my sense of generosity. Here's what I'll do. I'll let you have one of my untested, unguaranteed, unapproved experimental prosthetic devices.
Neat. What kind of prosthetic devices are we talking about?
I'll let you choose through a story.
Huh?
Humor me. Once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Jerry, Larry, Harry?
Harry?
Harry. A palm reader had told Harry that he was destined to marry a beautiful singer named...
Mindy, Cindy, Wendy?
Wendy?
Wendy. Tragically, Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk named...
Fred, Ned, Jed?
Jed?
That's right, Jed.
Well?
Well, what?
What happened?
All three of them became the butt of a very naughty limerick. The end.
What a dreadful story.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
This is a noble experiment that never quite worked. A team of French proctologists decided to attack the problems faced by pirates who lost their butts. Some had had their butts shot off in battle. Others had worked their butts off. Well, still others could no longer find their butts with both hands and a flashlight. After many years, they created this, the Faux Butt 3000. Everyone's surprised? It flopped.
But why?
It turns out that people would rather have no butt at all than a phony butt.
So now we're Hank Hill, basically.
And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
Yeah, it's the same thing from before.
On second thought, I think I'll just browse for a while.
Let me know if you need anything.
Dave?
Yes?
I'm looking for a no-nosed pirate thief.
Well, we certainly get a lot of those around here.
Thieves?
No, no-nosed pirates.
Really?
Oh my, yes. You'd be amazed how often pirates lose their honkers. Does this pirate thief of yours have a name?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that's too bad. Of course, even if I knew the pirate's name, it probably wouldn't matter. Without Pongo, I wouldn't be able to retrieve your pirate's file.
I'm still looking for a no-nosed pirate.
Do you know his name yet?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that's too bad. Of course, even if I knew without...
I mean, we do, but...
See you later.
That makes one of us.
We do, but we need to talk to someone specific to actually unlock that, weirdly enough, despite us knowing what his name is. So, I know it's kind of weird, but... We know his name is Pegnose, but... Okay, well, anyway, we need to go back to the bait shop. So let me run all the way back there. Because we need to ask someone about Pegnose. Actually, since I'm near the fountain already, might as well use the fountain and put something in it. So, okay.
I'm not picking that up.
I meant to need the, I think it's the clone empty bottle. What do we got? We got quite a few things, don't we? Man, empty bottle. Okay, so we got the empty bottle used on the fountain. Alright, need to go back in here. Actually, did I talk to this guy last time or did I skip over it? Well, we can talk to him now.
Phew! It smells like dead fish in here.
9 kinds of dead fish, huh?
Yeah, I forgot I didn't. I was going to come here next episode, so.
Ooh, it's the Grouper Master 3000 series with bamboo composite core. I'd have no use for it. I can never seem to bring myself around to stabbing poor defenseless little worms with hooks.
They're worms. They can't feel it until they, until the end.
It's a large, stinky vat of free bait, marinating in bait juice.
Free bait, huh? Let's grab ourselves some free bait. No, we don't want to leave yet, so. Termite circus, huh?
Whee! Look at the cute little termite circus. It's just like a flea circus, but with termites. That was exciting. Contrary to popular legends, fish heads are neither roly nor poly.
Yeah, the song lied to me.
I doubt that I'll be needing a fish head. And even if I do, I'm not picking one up. This must be where the magic happens.
Cutting board.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, it was an old I forgot the actual name of the song, but I heard it from Dr. Demento, the name of the song. Roly poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Chub rub bait set. Nothing up there looks very appealing. I only see 5 kinds of dead fish here.
That's not our entire selection, you know.
Oh.
I don't think so.
See, I guess the only other thing is to talk to the salty man there. Salty old cur. Ooh, caviar?
Caviar? In a bait shop?
Oh, that's just how I get rid of my expired bait, eh?
Ah, clever.
Even if I liked caviar, I wouldn't take that stuff.
Yeah, it's fish eggs. No, thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you have any bait that could catch a cold?
No.
Do you have any bait that could catch a tiger by the tail?
No.
Do you have any bait that could catch a thief?
No.
No.
Do you have any bait that could catch a red grouper?
For the last time. Oh, yes. That free stuff over there will work fine.
Gotcha.
I grabbed that.
How's the bait business?
It stinks.
You're telling me, P.U.
No, I mean it's horrible.
Oh.
I bet business would pick up if you crack open a window every now and then.
Why, I tried that.
Well, did it help?
No. In fact, it seemed to drive prospective customers away. That's when I realized, see, that something strange is going on.
Strange? How so?
Well, it may be the chum talking, but I could swear that Luca Island is getting less and less pirate-friendly.
Really? How?
Why, we've been besieged.
By hostile invaders?
Worse, tourists. Ah,
yikes.
There aren't many of them around today, but you hang around for a week, and they'll pop up like a bloated corpse in a calm sea. Why, they've been driving some of Luca's oldest pirate-oriented businesses into new fields, and have compelled some of our nastier pirates to consider new lifestyle choices. Why, I myself have soiled my once noble bait shop with a cheesy Timite circus in a desperate attempt to get me hands on some of those tourist shekels.
Well, is it working?
Not very well. Insects seem to repel tourists almost as much as fish guts.
Go figure.
Yeah, fish guts are a very specific business.
Is the bait business getting any better?
Nope. It still stinks.
Do you know anything about a no-nosed pirate thief?
That sounds like Peg-Nosed Pete.
You know him?
Are you kidding? Everyone on Luca Island has heard of Peg-Nosed Pete.
Who is he?
Boy, he's the most notorious thief on Luca Island. He's never been caught, and his loot has never been recovered. And his true face, aside from his trademark false nose, has never been seen.
Well, I've seen his true face. It's not pretty.
Yeah, right. And I've seen a bucket of chum solve complex math problems.
Well, that's when he robbed the place, yeah, but...
Where can I find him?
You can't. Nobody can. There's rumor that his hideout is somewhere in the heart of the Mists of Time Marsh.
Great. I'm off to the marsh.
But no one has ever been able to navigate their way through the marsh without getting hopelessly lost. It's cursed.
Darn. Another curse.
Lovely.
Where did you say I can find him?
Are you deaf or something? I said you can't find Pegnose. Not unless you navigate the cursed Mists of Time Marsh.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that part.
I always do.
How did he lose his nose?
Oh, that's one of the darkest mysteries of Luca Island. Some would have you believe that Pegnose's proud proboscis was pecked off by a duck. But I believe it was a school of deranged flounder that made off with his honker.
That's one of the darkest mysteries of Luca Island?
Well, no, but it sounds more ominous that way.
Yeah, it does.
How does he smell without a nose anyway?
Awful.
I guess I should have seen that one coming.
Wah, wah.
Let's talk about something else.
Well, whatever skins your salmon.
I actually like salmon, so.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but why are you running a termite circus?
Well, I used to sell termites as bait, but most deep-sea fishermen prefer something with a bit more...
stench?
Meat. Anyway, when bait sales started tailing off, I took all my termites and trained them to do circus tricks. I even got the act approved by the newly formed LucasArts Entertainment Consortium.
Well, is it working?
Not really. I have to kick most of my profits back to the head of the consortium. That rude.
Yeah.
It sure stinks in here.
You get used to it after a while, and come to miss it when you're out and about. That's why I never bathe, see? So I can keep that sweet, sweet scent of fish entrails with me wherever I go.
How touching. Not to mention revolting.
Ugh.
Why is that bait over there free?
Well, that bait is nearly expired. I need to get rid of it before it goes bad.
How does bait go bad?
Oh, the usual ways. Falls in with the wrong crowd, starts rebelling against authority, begins dating bait of loose virtue. And before you know it, the bait's gone bad.
I think I'll just look around for a while.
Well, you look all you like, but if you break it, you board it.
Yeah, except we don't have money to pay for it anyway, so. Alright. We actually had to do a couple things before we could get directions to find Pegnose through the swamp. Do you have anything to say?
Hey, Carla.
What do you want?
Okay, no.
Carry on, Carla.
Do I really have a choice?
You're such a happy lady. And we already did that. I was thinking if anyone else... Oh, right, I forgot. You guys don't have anything to say about Pegnose, do you?
Yes?
I'm looking for a no-nosed pirate.
Does he play chess?
I don't know.
Then I don't care.
I'll let you get back to your game.
Yes.
I'm looking for a no-nosed pirate.
Yes.
Does he play chess?
I don't think so.
Then I don't care.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to your game.
Thank you.
Okay, let's leave for now. We want to go to one of the other places, but I want to just grab something from there. I don't want to actually explore it for now. The Foreboding Mansion. I'll explore this later, but for now I want to get this flower. And then we want to go to the swamp, which is over here. The Mists of Time.
It's a stinky puddle of swamp water. I'm not picking that up. It's a crude raft.
Okay, so on the flower... So we want to use that on, okay. We want to press use, and then we want to put it in the, with a cologne. Oh no, not the cologne, the bottle. So. Oh wait, no, not the. Sorry, I don't want to use the flower. I'm thinking of something else. Maybe.
I don't think that would help anything.
Maybe reset on that real quick. Okay. Where's the wood shavings? Yeah, wood shavings. Then we want to use it on the bottle. That's the cologne bottle.
Nothing smells better than cedar cologne.
Okay, so that should be. Yeah, we got cologne and homemade perfume. There. Okay. Now we need to use the flower on the bottle.
There. That should make my concoction smell better.
Okay, now we need to take the homemade perfume and use on the puddle water.
I've always wanted swamp-scented perfume.
Okay, and then we need to...
I prefer to keep this to myself and a select group of close friends.
Yeah. Then we need to take the... Whoops. Well, I guess I can just use it, go back into town, so... Whoops. Okay, now we have the... Now we need to use the bait on it, too.
Nothing like the smell of rotting bait to woo the ladies.
We're basically trying to make the smell of Peg-Nosed Pete is basically what we're trying to do, so... Now let's go back to the prosthesis place. So let's mess with this a little bit more before we actually... You're actually supposed to do something specific when you... I'm just seeing whatever dialogue options we get. Because the only way you're supposed to know is really from talking to Trick and Dave.
The name on it says Harry D. Back. It has all sorts of useless information, such as prosthetic prescriptions, address, phone number, allergies.
Really, I'm just looking for comedic. So you can choose monkey, pumpkin, bananas, rabbit. I believe I think it's random that to find out what Peg-Nose is, we're supposed to. I think it's random.
The name on it says Melvin D. Deuteronomy. It has all sorts of useless information, such as prosthetic prescriptions.
Okay. Mainly, I'm just looking at all the joke stuff from it. So now the way you're supposed to know is that each picture is supposed to represent a category of letters. So bunnies are supposed to be A through D. Tree is supposed to be E through H, or the palm tree. The pumpkin is supposed to be I through M. The monkey is N through S, and the banana is T through Z. You're supposed to figure that out by every time you press it, you get a different set of letters. And I was just seeing the results of the...
The name on it says Oliver C. Deuteronomy. It has all sorts of useless information, such as...
Yeah, the rest of the dialogue is the same, so...
The name on it says Umberto D. Clown. It has all sorts of useless information, such as prosthetic prescriptions, address, phone number, allergies.
Actually, let's get one that represents the one. If we wanted to do Guybrush, for example, we do tree. Obviously, and banana. That'd be Guybrush's one, just because those are But let's see what pops up when we do that.
The name on it says Punkmeister I Wish. It has all sorts of useless information, such as prosthetic prescriptions, address, phone number, allergies.
Yeah, obviously Guybrush doesn't actually have one because he doesn't have a thing. But anyway, let's use the made up perfume on Dave there, so we can basically trick him. So.
Whew, that's an all too familiar smell. Guess I can't complain though, since Rhubarb J. Sharkbait is my best customer.
Rhubarb J. Sharkbait.
The man regularly buys prosthetic noses from me.
Really? He's my, really good friend. Yeah. I lost track of him and, missed him so much that I made a little odor potion to remind me of him.
Okay, too much information. I have a strict rule of don't ask, don't smell.
Well, anyways, if you know where I can find my, friend, that'd be very helpful.
Oh, yeah, sure. He lives out past the Mists of Time Marsh. You can't get through there, though, without the directions he gave me, and it's filed away someplace in my Filomatic system.
Well, let's go get that file.
I can. Pongo, my filing monkey, ran away a while back. He was the only one who knew how to run the Filomatic. As a result, I have no idea how to retrieve the map. But if you can figure it out, feel free. The controls are right here.
Now, the way you're supposed to figure out what sense to use for Dave is it's based off who you talk to, where he's been. So, you know, he says, oh, he's been here before, so you gotta grab stuff from each of the places. So the reason you grab swamp bars, because he's from the swamp. You grab the bait because he's been to the bait shop before. And you grab the wood shavings because he's been there before. So it's just a combination of things. So, but anyway, so you said Rhubarb J. Sharkbait, right? So we need to, it's random, by the way. I don't know how many different random ones there are. It's just that's, okay, so Rhubarb. So that would be monkey. So let's do monkey. You could probably randomize it, but, or sorry, you could randomly guess it, but you wouldn't know that that's what you're looking for. So anyway, J would be, oh, pumpkin. I should have left it on there. And then Sharkbait is monkey.
There are directions to Pegnose Pete's house. Weird. Looks more like a train schedule to me.
Oh, yeah, it does. Rhubarb J. Sharkbait. Prescriptions. Acme Prosthetic Proboscis Model TK421. Directions. Mists of Time Marsh. 1205N, 150N, 1215W, 220E, 110S, 235 East, 135W, 240E.
I don't think he'd like that.
Okay, so now we have the directions to his house. So now our next course of action is to actually get to the swamp, or figure out how to get to the swamp in the first place without getting lost, because of the curse and everything like that. How will we get through the swamp? Will we be able to capture Pegnose Pete and finally prove our innocence? Find out next time in the next episode of Escape from Monkey Island. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.